Okay, now I don't even know where I should really even begin with this. It's been so long since I really even like touched bases on this case or whatever. It's been like 2 years, and I was one of the ones on the front line protesting, donating money, went to the funeral, blase, blase. So, um, first off, what made me even do this video to even finish discussing this case was I see a lot of people basically saying like it was an accident after watching the MTV special. And everybody's pretty much entitled to their own opinion, you know. And I'm not mad about that, You can speculate and say whatever you want, but for my opinion, let's just break it down, right? Okay. So, first off, the first thing I want to say is from the jump, right? Now this is the first thing. Whenever you find somebody in a dumpster, fucking stove, stuffed in a couch, I don't give a fuck. Whenever you find somebody in a dumpster, stove, stuffed in a couch, anything like that, found in a state that which she was found in, it should be treated as a homicide investigation until evidence shows you otherwise, right? From the jump, from day one, they ruled it a death investigation, as if people just walk in freezers. That's the first thing. Um, Once again, whenever you find somebody in a fucking stove, dumpster, stuffed in a couch, fucking freezer, inside of a car dead, anything like that, it normally be treated as a homicide investigation until evidence shows you otherwise. They ruled it as they treated it as a death investigation from the jump. Cool. Now, secondly, is whenever you are found in a state is okay. So let's just get this straightened out because it's so much. I'm trying to run it all back through my mind. It's just so much. Um, Now she was found like half her pants hanging down, right? Now they say she died of hypothermia, whatever. But my whole thing is, if that was the case, then why did she have swelling on her brain from what the autopsy had stated? Now, they say when you go through hypothermia, you go through this, it's like a phase in hypothermia called prosodomical undressing. It's like when like, you get so cold where you just start undressing yourself, you get delusional and shit like that, right? I ain't really buying that because, first of all, they said she had swelling on the brain, but she died of hypothermia. But in certain cases, they use hypothermia to treat brain swelling. So, for one, wouldn't that be the opposite? If you stuff my black ass in the freezer for 21 hours, that's first. Secondly, is where is where is the spots on her body from exposure to the cold. I didn't see any frostbite. If you stick my black ass in the freezer for 21 hours and negative, below zero temperatures, what shouldn't I have exposure to the cold? As far as I should have frostbitten, like frost bites all over my feet, hands, back. She was practically half dressed, titties out, pants halfway pulled down, lip busted, hair all over her head, looked like it was wet. Um, it's just a lot. How could okay? So accident, right? Cool. So you telling me that this girl wandered around the hotel, walked around because the time have lapses in it, right? So you telling me from what time did they say she left the room? Like two something. So you telling me from 2 to 3, whatever it was, a.m. Even if it's 45 minutes, whatever. You telling me no one, the hallway is completely empty. No one in the warehouse. So it's a security job to watch the camera. You ain't doing shit at 3 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning. There's nothing else to do but watch the camera and sit there and fucking do nothing. So you telling me nobody saw her? Nobody. When this motherfucker's on camera running around grabbing pillows and doing all this weird shit. That's doing housekeeping shit as a security guard, whatever. So you telling me that she walked around a whole hour, an hour unseen, and nobody saw this lady, right? Okay, that's cool. But they saying that she was like overly drunk and intoxicated and inebriated. Cool, video shows that. But this is my thing. If she has enough mind power to stumble and like okay, it's one point in the video where you see her walk and then she falls over the rail and then catches herself. You get what I'm saying? So if she has enough mind power to catch herself over a rail, why the fuck does she have enough mind power to simply tap a button and walk out of a freezer she just walked herself into? The shit doesn't make sense. You can't you can't you can't make this shit make sense. That's the whole thing. Like people are trying to make this shit make sense. You can't make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like no matter how you wanna, there's no such thing. Like you can't. Nobody's. And then it's the thing. What we have to understand is we're dealing with Rosemont, right? This is a town of 4,200 people. They had the same bloodline mayor in the last 40 years. The chief of police and the chief of the fire department are like brothers. You get what I'm saying? So this shit was, for one, this was too well calculated. It happened too fast for some Chicago kids, teens partying to just to come up with, right? I believe them little bitches know more than what they're saying, but I also don't believe that they are the reason. So I believe that they was just bad friends and not watching a girl back, and some shit happened quickly. That's what I do believe. And man, that hotel is at fault. And that hotel, whoever was in there, I in my honest opinion, I believe it was the security guard. I feel like he had a big. I feel like he had a big, like if it wasn't just him, he had something to do with it. Cause the motherfucker left and flew to Mexico the next day. He was gone the next day, like gone to Mexico, and nobody heard from his ass since. So you just have to look at the facts and weigh the pros and the cons and see how in the fuck could this have possibly been an accident? How? That's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand. I don't understand how people in their mind could say, "Come on, it took them forever to give us the footage." If that was the case, then why not release the footage within the first day or so? Man, that footage was tampered with, and and it just is what it is. And people can say whatever they want. You ain't gonna fool me. I ain't no fool, and I know for a fact that look, this Chicago. If we like, even Zach said it. Like this Chicago. If we want to get rid of you, if her friends wanted to get rid of her, it's random shootings happening here all the time, where people come do drive-bys and shit. If I want to get rid of a motherfucker, I can just stand on the block and have somebody pull up and shoot them. If you want to get rid of you, like I said, nobody's finna drag you all the way across to the motherfucking suburbs to O'Hare Airport and fucking put you in the freezer. Like, come on, we don't even move like that. This shit was too well calculated. It happened too fast for some. Come on, man. Then another thing is, No 5 star, 4 star hotel, $1 million company is going to like basically take fault, take fall, or cover up for no teens. May I add, black teens having a fucking blast in a hotel party. That's just not. That's just not how. That's just not going to happen nowhere in America unless they have something to do with what's going on. So what people just need to just cut it the fuck out. Rosemont is dirty. They are. It's like mob ran, family ties. The owner of the hotel was an in-law from the chief of police. It just goes deep. So, the shit. I feel like, in my honest opinion, I feel like she probably was never supposed to have been found. They probably just thought she was, you know, that's a hotel where a lot of like prostitution and shit goes on. So they probably just thought like, oh, she's just another black bitch. Nobody give a fuck about. We gonna do whatever we do, get rid of the body and shit. She just be a missing person forever. But her mom and them gave a fuck and was on their ass. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Everything just happened so fast and social media hit and they had to think of something real fast. But you gotta be a fool to think ain't nobody walking in no freezers, bro. Ain't nobody going downstairs fucking 10 stories down from where the fuck they was at and going and accidentally walking to no freezer, bro. That's not even real. How? Who's doing that shit, bro? Just think about that shit. Out of all the places, the bathroom, outside, the lobby, the waiting area, shit, the fucking kitchen that's upstairs. This is the kitchen on the first floor. This fucking kitchen upstairs, motherfucking parking lot, somebody else's room, the pool hall, anywhere. Out of all the places in this fucking $1 million hotel, you telling me the freezer all the way in the basement that wasn't working, that was cut off for construction. Why the fuck is this freezer on anyway? Because all the other freezers was off. So why is this one particular freezer cut on? Come on, man. Y'all gotta, come on, man. They not talking to no fool. All these other freezers are cut off. Why is this one particular freezer cut on? All the other ones got zip ties on them. That's what they even said in the report. It has all of them was zip tied except this one. And as you see the dude coming down to go find her, he has a lock in his hand with keys. So did he have to unlock the freezer? So was the motherfucker locked? Come on, man. Y'all wanna get on this motherfucker and say it's an accident. Come on, man. Ain't nobody falling for that dumb dick, dumb ass bullshit. Come on, they think we slow, but we not slow. It's just we don't have let that would have been little Susie or Amber. Motherfuckers would have found got their shit together real quick. You can believe that shit real quick. I'm from Chicago. I seen this shit unfold day by day, day by day. As soon as I heard this shit, I'm like, oh yeah, they did something to Shorty and they threw little baby in there. Come on, man. Ain't nobody just use your brain. Come on. And then she got to paramate whatever the fuck in her system. This ain't even a drug. Nobody takes this drug. It's not a Percocet or some shit where people take the party drug. Somebody just sniffed the girl a roofie in. Come on, man. And she ends up in the fucking freezer out of all the places. Come on. Like, let's, come on, man. Like, let's be real. Dirty as hell. Clothes filthy. Also, she was rolling around on the floor. That's why her clothes dirty. Come on, one shoe on, scrapes on her ankle, busted lip, hair all over her fucking head. Like, come on, as you can see, her hair was on fleek before she went down there. She wasn't sweating. They didn't thaw her out. She was found frozen solid. Come on, man. I don't even think she was ever froze. I don't even think they really found. My honest opinion, I don't even think they found her in the freezer. I think they put her there And then said they found it there. Because dude walked straight to the motherfucker like he knew where to go. Come on, man. Bullshit ain't about nothing, man. Dude ass walked his ugly ass right up in there, bro. And went exactly where he needed to go. Like I said, if you stuff my black ass in the freezer for 21 hours, I should have some exposure to the cold, period. If I died of hypothermia, I should have exposure to the cold. I should look like a fucking Eskimo. I should have frost bites all over my fucking body. I should look blue. Come on, man. But that's all, man. It's so much shit that I didn't forget. I did so much research. It's just been so long. So I know it's a lot of shit I forgot, but shit wasn't no accident.